episode of Not Just Gamer Dads. We got a banger of a episode here for us, huh?
Yeah, man, we ready. We ready for this
Oh
one.
man.
This is
So
an interesting topic.
yeah, man. So we already told you guys that we're not going to just be talking about streaming and content. We will mix in some stuff, but there's a lot of things that we like to do and talk about too. And this is it is gaming related, but it is not content creation related. So Miko came up with a great idea and I thought it was perfect. So we're going to be talking about this week about the good and bad movies that came from video games and movies that came and vice versa. So with that being said, we're going to go into what we thought was a good game from a movie, and when there was a movie they made the game. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, because
we
that's
both
becoming
have
that's
yeah,
becoming a trend now. Like when
yeah.
something gets enough traction,
It makes
can I cross
sense.
post this content to a different
Yeah.
form and how
It
they're gonna
makes
take
sense
it?
to like, right? This movie did so well. Let's make a game, you know?
Yeah,
Why the hell not?
yeah, and it's not even just games and movie. I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, damn, like books, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Books are great too. There's so much
Right.
different stuff like comics, books. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of
Comic
crack.
books.
Comic books and books.
Yeah. Comic books and books.
There you go. So comic
Yeah,
books and
man.
more.
So I thought we first go into what you thought was bad. I know that I have my bad one and you have your bad one. So you start first was what you thought was a game or a movie that came out vice versa that you thought was bad, or you just thought like I didn't get it or missed the mark. What was yours?
It's tough because like I wanted to talk about two types of like before I could really say like what's like a great adaptation, like accuracy is a huge thing because like my good and my bad go based off of how accurate it is, and there's so many things that go into it. Like so for me, I was going off of accuracy and how accurate did this adaptation come from this original form. And for me, Halo came up for non-accuracy because um for
And that
everybody
got
like
like decent reviews, right?
that's what I'm saying. And then like and I promise anybody that's watching this, don't hate on me because I know people are like the Halo community is split 50-50. I'm not saying the Halo show was bad. I'm just saying it was inaccurate. So like but the reason why they announced at least, which I think covered their asses a little bit when they were like it's going to be its own universe. It's non-canon. So it's
Okay.
like, but when you advertised it originally, you didn't say that. Everyone was hyped for seeing Master
Because
Chief
they thought
as
that,
Master
yeah.
Chief. You know what
Hmm.
yeah. So like when you drop the show, we 2-3 episodes deep, like what the hell is going on? Everyone's like, oh, and by the way, this isn't really
It's
what's
not the
going
yeah.
on. And people's like, oh, go no shit, you should have told us this beforehand. But like,
Right.
yeah, so like non-accuracy for me is I'm gonna say Halo was very inaccurate, but I still enjoyed the series for what they gave us once I realized it was standalone. So like there's some joints that may not be accurate to what it is, and but it's still good standalone. And I don't want to go too deep into it. I want to hear your part on your worst adaptation, but then because I want to branch into something else on a description basis.
Yeah, so I mean, in my opinion, the worst in my and I only watched. There was a series. I had to double check. There was They ended up making one, two, three, four, five, six horrible movies of Resident Evil. I watched the first two, and oh my god, I mean, I played Resident Evil a lot when I was younger. My best friend Adrian would play, and I'd watch
Yeah.
him. So I knew enough about it. You know what I mean? So when the first movie came out, I was like, oh shit, it came out in 2002. I was a junior in high school and shit. That shit came out, and I was like, all right, cool. And then that second one came out. It was called Apocalypse. I was like, all right, this is getting ridiculous. You know
Them
what I
shits.
mean? They were just making the movies
Yeah.
because the game was doing so well. But oh my god, I don't know how
Yeah.
in the world they made six movies. The last one came out in 2016. I
Yo,
was
you
like,
know,
what?
I think what
Uh,
Resident Evil tried to do was they tried to remake a game, but they tried to copy Blade and Underworld cinematic
and match it together.
yeah, like you know how Blade's action and like the way Blade and Underworld did like their like their sci-fi vibe and like the scary
Hmm.
looking outfit joints for the vampires with the werewolves and lichens and all these other things.
Yeah.
Like how they did that with the action and stuff like that. Like I feel like they tried to copy that and they failed
Yeah.
miserably. Like the
Yeah.
animated Resident Evil joints I've seen are way better.
Yeah.
It's
But think about
animated.
yeah, but think about it this way. I was like, as much as I didn't like it, they made 6 movies. So I mean, people were
Somebody
watching
did.
it. Hey, people were watching that shit, bro. I mean, I might have not liked it. So if you like it, it's all good, man. You know what I mean? But that was for me. That was like my bad one. Like I would just kind of like, damn. I thought the games were so good, and then they came
Yeah.
out with the movies, and I mean, in my opinion, I mean, I don't know how well they sold or what
Yeah.
they did or didn't do, but I mean, for them to have 6 goddamn movies, they must have been doing okay,
Something. Yeah. See, and that's
right?
yeah, and that's like, and that's the other thing too, because it's like one of the things I was thinking about with this topic was like, how important is accuracy? Because
Mhm.
there's some people that want exactly what they were already ate. There's some people that aren't really like, let me add a little different flavor to this one. Like they want exactly what they already got, and they will judge it based off of that. And then there's other people that like want a little mix, and there's some people that want, yo, I want your version of this. So
Yeah,
like that's what I feel like with Halo, that's why it's split, because it wasn't accurate to the original gameplay, but it was a good show
hmm
on its own. I
I never got
enjoyed
a
the show
chance
for
to
what it's
watch
worth.
it. It was on Paramount, right?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah,
I actually really enjoyed it.
I meant to like once it came out, I meant to like follow up on it, and I just never did.
Yeah, it was really good. I mean, now that it's out, you could just do a trial period and watch it all. If you got like a week,
Yeah,
just watch it every night type joint. I enjoyed it for what it was worth, just because like the fact of like it was just a good show. Now,
hmm
if you going into there super Halo geeked out, but I'm a humongous Halo fan. I love Halo. Halo's the reason I'm even Team Xbox. So it was like
right.
I was so hyped
Yeah,
for
yeah.
it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
Now
it was
Team
like,
PC. I'm just like,
yeah, pretty fucking much.
right,
But like, but can my Xbox do this? And then I get a
right.
control, and it's like, yeah, it can.
Yeah.
But nah, but like, and then this is my thing too. Accuracy is important, but I also like when it strays off, because then the wow factor stays.
Yeah.
That's a
You're like,
huge
oh
thing.
shit.
Yeah, because like if you're watching the show and you're like, yo, this is I've already know what's gonna happen. When it
Mhm.
happens, you might still get a little bit of the wow effect, because you're like, oh man, they did a good job depicting that.
Yeah.
But you know what's gonna happen. You know it's coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so sometimes I agree with you because they have to twist it because it's still got to be cinematic. It's got to be entertaining,
Yeah.
and you got to understand like if you do it word for word on something, it might not. You know how you say like the hardcores will be like, "Hey man, they missed this, they missed that," but at the same
Oh
time,
my
you
god,
said,
yes.
"Hey, just the adapt like just changing it a little bit, it makes it more entertaining or more like, oh, they could have gone this way and they didn't."
Yeah. No, true, bro. And then like, bro, Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
That came from a book. It wasn't game to movie like our initial topic, but
Mm-hmm.
dude, Harry Potter, people was going crazy like critiquing that joint. They were like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, either this, yo, that was dummy accurate to how the book was. They got it like almost word for word, or that wasn't accurate at all. Why did that
Yeah.
happen? This is the
Yeah.
word, right? I'm like, bro,
Hey,
it's a
hey,
movie, cuz.
Game of Thrones. Game of
Game of
Thrones.
Thrones,
Same
bro.
thing. I had a
Yes.
homeboy, shout out to my
Oh,
friend David. What up, Chew? And he read all the books. So when the show was coming out, he's like, "Hey, so I was like, what's next?" He's like, "Well, this happens and this kind of happens, but they didn't do it this way or whatever." So I know
yeah.
what you mean. It's got to be entertaining, right? It's got to be entertaining. So
Yeah.
yeah, so Halo was good, but wasn't it hit the mark, but kind of for you. And then
Halo, yeah,
Resident
Halo was
Evil,
an inaccurate but good
yeah,
standalone. Now,
yeah.
I just thought about it. This just popped up because I said Harry Potter really fast though. So my actual worst, just in general, is this book called Aragon. Okay, I read this book when I was in high school. Loved it. It's a sci-fi dragons riding type joint. It's dope. The book, amazing, right? The movie came out, garbage, like garbage, bro. On
They're
a
called the
scale,
same thing.
yeah, it was Aragon. It was the air. It was like they were like, "Hey, from the book Aragon, bro."
Uh-huh.
It was on accuracy. It was like a 10%,
Jesus.
and like on a scale of 1 to 10, like I want my money back. Like it was so bad. But
He said, "I want my money back."
bro? But what's crazy is then from the book they made a game, and the game was amazing.
There you
The
go.
game was accurate, and I was like, you know why? Because they don't have to cram a book into an hour and a half. That
Yeah,
was
that's
before
true.
movies are 3 hours long. That it was like
Yeah.
an hour and 50 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
In a game, you had 10 hours of gameplay. They put everything in there, man.
Yeah.
And I was like,
That makes
oh,
sense.
thank you, redemption.
Yeah, cause you got to take that into account too. Is like the accuracy, because yeah, they got to jam pack it and they got to make it entertaining. So, I mean, in the book, it sets up stories and little different things going on. But I mean,
Yeah,
I get it. I mean, I get it. So that was your bad one, and your
yeah.
so what's your good one then? Like your the one you're like win, home run, in your opinion, the
It's gonna
adaptation.
it's gonna sound crazy. I feel like I shouldn't even say this low key, but The Last of Us that just came out. But
Yes.
you know why I sound crazy, bro? I haven't
Why?
even played the game.
Me neither. Me neither. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. No, that's a good point. I haven't played the game, but I've seen enough people play it and talk about how great it is.
My dad
And
played the game, and he was like, at the end of the joint, I looked at him, and he was like this, and I was like, "What happened? Is it back?" He was like,
that shit was
"Dog,"
right on.
he said, "I thought I just played the game again." I was like, "Are you serious?" He was like, "Bro, that is exactly how it happens in the game." I was like, "Are you
Mhm.
serious?" And he was like, "Yo," and there was a part that did you watched it?
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes,
so
yes.
spoiler alert: when
Spoiler
when
alert.
old
Episode's been
girl,
out already for a week, so
fuck it, you know what I'm saying? But the when old girl had what happened with old girl, they were like I saw mad people that were like, "Yo, I knew that was gonna happen because it happened in the game, but I still cried." And I'm like, that's how you know it was
yes.
good, bro,
Oh
because it
my
brought
god.
back the nostalgia. You know what I mean?
Yes. I remember my wife, I looked over at her and I was like,
Dog.
if you're watching, I am blinking my eyes and pretending I'm not crying. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, they did a great job, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and here's the thing, somebody
One
was
episode.
yeah, somebody told me the other day that I guess the game is coming out again on PC or something like
March
that.
March 3rd.
Well, I'm gonna just
I'm
fucking play
getting
that
it.
shit.
Yep.
I'm playing that shit,
I've been
bro.
wanting to, but it's like
Yeah,
the I want on the PS5, but I'm
yeah,
like, you know what? If PS5 is dropping games on PC anyways, I'm gonna just go get a VR. I'll get the
fair.
PS5 bangers on the PC eventually.
Yep,
So why buy two consoles when I'm gonna get
yeah,
it later on here? So I was like,
yeah.
nah. But I've been wanting to play that for so long, and I've just been
Mhm.
waiting for them to drop it. And I love that was super smart marketing to
Yeah, they
drop the
did a good
series
job.
right before the game releases on
And
PC.
and I was telling my wife, and if you guys ever watch shows on HBO, it's rare that HBO drops the ball on some shows.
Yeah,
You know,
HBO got some heat. Yeah.
right now I know we're kind of gone off topic, but we're watching Pennyworth, the origin story of Batman's butler. That is
Yo,
oh, that shit
bro,
is good,
I want to watch it so bad. I
dude.
forgot
It's
someone
so
told me it's
and
really good.
there's
It's
already
like
three
gangster.
dude. There's already 3 seasons.
Yeah,
Dude, it is good. But okay, so all right,
I
back
gotta
on
peep
topic.
that.
Sorry, guys. Back on topic, guys.
No,
Sorry, sorry,
I'm
sorry,
glad you
sorry,
said that.
sorry.
I gotta write that on my list.
Oh man, see, this is the stuff that we like doing, guys. And
Hell yeah.
this is why we're making this collaboration. Miko and I have a lot of things in common that we agree on and disagree on, but this is the fun of it. Why we're going to be doing these different topics each week, and I hope you guys enjoy what we come up each week with. But with that being said, we got the bad ones out of the way. So what is the good one? Was The Last of Us, right?
Yeah, The Last of Us was one of mine when it comes to the reason I felt weird is one, it's only one episode, and I've never played the game. But
Mhm.
another one that's really, really good that did great to bring the game back was Cyberpunk. The
There was a
Netflix
movie.
the Netflix came out with a Cyberpunk Edge Runner show. It's
Oh,
an
was it like
anime.
cartoon? Oh
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
Dude, dude,
Was it good?
dude,
Really? Hmm.
dude. Yes. I was
See, I don't
like,
fuck with anime that much though. That's the thing. That's
bro.
just me. But I might. We'll see. Maybe you could talk me into watching. We'll
Foreshadowing,
there you go.
foreshadowing. I'm
Right.
gonna get
Hey,
Jimmy to
Jimmy, did
watch
you
some
watch?
fights. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Shit. What's it
Boy.
called? Damn, I know, cause that episode was good, and it was like I think it was an hour long or an hour and 20 minutes.
Bro, yeah, everyone's like, why is this so long? I'm like, motherfucker,
It's the
bro,
first
it's a
episode. They gotta
pilot.
set it. Yeah, they gotta
Bro,
set it up.
even like not even gaming adaptations, just for a TV show, that's
Yeah,
probably one of the best openers I've ever seen.
yeah, that
One
was
of the
good.
best episode, like first episode premieres I've ever seen in my life. And
That was good.
I was like, this is amazing. Great.
Right. I was like, right when I told my wife about it, she's like, "What is it?" I was like, "Well, all I know is that it was a game, and it was a really good game. So for them to make a movie, I mean, make a series, and not only just a series, but on HBO, they ain't fucking around.
Oh yeah.
You know, and
To
just
get
like
on to get on
yeah,
HBO, you got to be
to
about
get
your
on
business.
HBO, you gotta have the production level, the storyline, the people that they're bringing on, so we can go into that. But my good one, and this goes back to what you were talking about, the accuracy. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of hell yeah for this one. GoldenEye 007.
Yeah, yeah.
That was like you played the game and you watched the movie. It's the same goddamn thing. It was amazing in 64. I remember
People
jumping
went
off.
crazy for
You
that shit.
remember when you start the game and you jump off the freaking side of the
Yes.
what was it, the dam?
Mm-hmm. But
Oh
it's the way they had it, the way
yeah.
that they did everything. It was just like, oh my god, it's like,
Yes.
bro, it was so hype. You know what I'm saying? But that's like good nostalgia. Like
Yeah.
I expect it to happen, but when it happens, I get that satisfaction, and
Yeah,
that's why
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
yeah, and that's why it's like so dope because the term of accuracy is like it just depends.
Yeah.
It just depends because like shit
Yeah,
like that, I want that to happen because I want to freak
yeah.
out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the storyline was there, and it was pretty much along with that movie, man. And I
Yeah.
thought they did it. I mean, even though I played it, God knows, like how many years ago, but I remember. I think there's a remake of it coming out
Yeah.
actually of the game, and I think it's gonna be on Game Pass. I think I saw it's gonna be on Game Pass. So whenever that shit comes out,
If
I'm gonna
that's
look
gonna
forward
be
to
on
doing the
Game
playthrough of that
Pass,
shit, bro. Damn,
yeah, that's Game
you know
Pass
what I
is
mean?
winning, bro. With some of these joints, they've been coming out here with some heat. Game Pass out there in these streets, bro. It's crazy.
Let me see this. Let me look this up. Is GoldenEye 007 2000 2023? Yeah, it is. It doesn't say when, but
Oof.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, GoldenEye was like the first multiplayer game I
Yeah.
played with my homies. That's the first time. Shout out to all my inverted players out there. If y'all play inverted, that means up is down and down is up. That
If
was the
you
first game.
if you don't know,
If you don't know,
I'm gonna break my back. Let me
um,
not do that.
that was the first game that let you do that. I don't know why I changed it, but my
Yeah.
two best friends that I played with, we play on the split screen, and
Yeah.
I would have it, inverted. I don't know why, but that was the first game that let you do that, and I did it. And ever since then, here we are, 30 years later, playing. I'm playing inverted on every damn game I play.
Oh, you're
You know?
still inverted?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's
funny, like
lit.
we used to play with my friends. It's just like couch play. God damn it, Jimmy! Gotta fucking change the setting. And I get the controller from them. Fuck you guys. Up is up and down is down. That's horseshit.
That's
Even
crazy.
though it,
That's kind of cool though
even
that
though,
you still use that
even
though.
yeah, even though it makes sense. Yeah. But I was like, well, when you fly a plane and you have the plane or the helicopter, what do you do to go up? Well, I pull up. Allah.
Bro, that ain't no lie, dog. Because that's why I hate flight simulators. Because that joint's naturally inverted, and I be
Yeah.
crashing, bro. Remember on the PlayStation, the first Star Wars Jedi Starfighter that came out with Mace Windu on there. The only time Mace Windu ever got his props was on a Starfighter joint. Like, motherfucker, you're a Jedi Master. Why are you on a Starfighter freaking cover? Like, that was fucked up. They were like, let's just throw him in there real quick.
Right.
Anyway, side
No,
comment, rage.
no, yeah, no. But yeah, dude,
I crashed
fucking
like
up
40
is up and
times.
down is down, inverted for life.
That's crazy.
Now that I've thought of another adaptation of and it's actually an anime. I didn't know this.
What?
There
Let me see.
there was a movie that came out, I want to say 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago at least. Alita. Alita.
Oh
Bro, I
yeah.
watched that. I was out of town. Dude, I was blown away. I watched an IMAX 3D, and I watched that movie twice out of town when I was
Yeah.
out of town working at the time. And I later found out it was a goddamn anime. So I went and I went on YouTube, and then
Did you
I
watch
looked,
the
and
anime?
somebody put the comparison side by side of the scenes of the anime cartoon
Mm-hmm.
and the actual manga, and it was like right on. I was all, whoa, that's dope.
I think you'd
So I
like
hope
anime. We just gotta find you one that's. You just need
yeah.
that one that sticks, bro. That's all you need, bro. I tell
Well,
you, anime fans, y'all answer this. Tell us in the comments wherever you guys find this. Tell Jimmy now. It's like a fucking Pringles chip. All you
the
need
thing
is
is,
that
like, some of them
one.
have like so many goddamn episodes.
It don't matter, bro. You know what? You go on your phone, fillers. Skip the filler episodes. And then go back. If you want to go through the plot, skip the fillers, and then go back. Like, so for me, I'm a huge anime head. I'm gonna watch every episode because fillers always throw in a little
little
bit of
things.
canon knowledge, or like let's say it's a character that you don't like. You're like, why is he like that? That guy's a
Yeah.
whatever, or this guy's a this or that, or this chick is what. You watch the filler episode, you'd be like, ugh, but then it explains why.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's necessary, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? But the necessity is based off of like the level of like, you know, viewer you are. If you're fresh, skip that shit. Because if you don't, you're gonna lose interest and you're not gonna want to finish the story. That's how many people be like, I didn't finish it. Why? Because you watched 30 fillers and your ass got tired. But like, yeah, bro, I can send you a site that has like filler episodes for every anime, and you could just watch it. So you're like, up to episode 23. All right, skip to 34.
Nice.
Like whatever it is, and you go straight canon. That's what I'm doing for Reina with Naruto, because it's like 900 episodes.
Nice.
And I was like, nah, we skipping these joints.
Damn. So you know, since we're talking about all the adaptations, I'm gonna list some of them, some other ones, some notable ones, and you tell me
I
if
got
it was
one
good
too.
or bad. Okay.
Yeah.
So I got Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie. No.
I think for that one
I
they
never
used
played the
Angelina
game.
Jolie because she was hot at the time.
Oh man, at the time she was a perfect actress. At the time, what it was early.
She fit. She
2000s or
looks like
whatever?
Laura Croft, but they like it. It was good. Now, okay, adaptation wise, they
these are
did
just-
some
yeah,
good things.
These are
but
just notable. These are just notable ones that we'll say yes or no on them.
yeah, because I can describe everything like
Yeah,
an
so I
asshole.
could say I'll for me just being a casual and never play the game, I say yes, you say no. Good or bad?
I don't know. There's God, I can't. I'm descriptive. Okay, I'm gonna say it fast. There's certain parts that they put of the game in there to make you be like, oh shit. But like overall, start to finish, it was good. It was good by itself. It didn't need to be adaptation.
I got another one for you. What was yours? What was yours? Another one.
The Walking Dead.
Oh, the games? And in the movie?
The Walking Dead was originally a comic.
Was it
I don't
really?
know. You didn't know that?
And then it became a series. I never watched it.
Bro.
Y'all can hate on me.
No,
Yeah, I know.
You're good.
I never jumped in on The Walking Dead, but yeah, do tell.
So I'll keep it quick for the sake of time on you, bro. But like, so the Walking Dead originally started as a comics, a graphic novel, really, really good, right? Then they created the show, and there was some things from Rip that they just changed about characters. There's certain characters that died really early on that lasted like 5 seasons. There's some characters that didn't even exist in the comic, but they brought him in. Daryl doesn't even exist in the manga. They just added him as a character. He's been a fan favorite since it started.
Yeah.
Right? Stuff that happens to like certain characters doesn't happen, or stuff that doesn't happen to them happens. Like they changed, they went along with the overall direction of the story, and then they changed some things around. Now, after a few seasons, it fell off to a lot of people. I love that show because I love zombies, so I kept watching it. And then they got like a new creator, like they changed the direction. Something happens in the show, and they changed directions with the directors and got a new director, Angela Kang. Bomb as fuck. Added a lot more little like dynamic action scenes to it. Gave the characters a little bit less fear, but more fear at the same time. Like the way she re-scripted it, great job. You know what I'm saying?
That goes back to what we were saying. Is that it's got to be watchable. The cinematic part of a movie or a show, that's it's got to be watchable. It's got to be exciting to watch. So that makes sense.
The show is really good. They have some slow points, and if you try to watch it, you really want to invest in it. Like thug it out through the slow points, because there's so much emotional draw in that joint. It's crazy, bro. You will love a character or finally see someone develop like you want them to, and then they'll just get their face eaten off. You're like, what the fuck? Like, bro, and the way some people be dying is
right. It's like, I don't like them. I don't want to like anybody.
Yeah, like, bro. And they put people in so many situations where you think they're dead, and like, yeah. And then like the Telltale series was a completely different thing that wasn't from this. Yeah, it wasn't from everything. You know what I'm saying? But I love the game though. So, you know what I'm saying? Like that game made me cry on stream like 7 times, I think. And I didn't like tear, bro. Bro, I boo-hooed, bro. Dog, I've never played a game in my life that made me cry like a baby.
Damn.
Like, dude,
I cried
that
one time on a game for sure.
bro. Have you played The Walking Dead?
I
Telltale?
downloaded them, but I never went through them. I meant to go through them.
I
See,
challenge you.
mangas, Walking Dead, and then what was the other one you gonna watch? Make me watch.
I don't know everything.
Jimmy, you need to get your ass. All right, so The Walking Dead was a good one. All right, so I'm gonna list another
Yeah.
one. You tell me good or bad.
Yeah, I'm with it.
All right, all right. Mortal Kombat '95.
The OG one? Nope.
Yeah.
Doodoo.
God, that was so bad. When everybody was so jacked when that shit came out. Kano,
Yeah.
Liu Kang, Mortal Kombat, dude.
Bro, that shit was crazy.
so cheesy. But think about that shit came out in
But-
'95. But at the time, I was a little kid. I thought it was fire.
Oh yeah.
You
And
know what I mean?
in
But-
'95 when we weren't like not me now, but back then,
Right? Yeah.
shit crazy. Now I'm like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Now
All right.
it's like the fuck. The new one's better though.
Yeah. All right, let's see. How about let's see. How about dude, that shit was pretty bad, man.
Bro, it's just I didn't even hesitate.
What about okay?
Garbage.
So what about how about this? How about the new one that came out? The new series.
I think it was
you watch
better.
it?
Yeah,
I think it was better.
I think it was better, but it's like wasn't an adaptation because then they made the game add stuff from the movie to it. It kind of like
Mhm.
it almost felt like a trailer for the new game
Yeah.
because they
Well,
added
that
that
was the thing, it just
character
kinda
and all this other
it's
shit.
just like the game jumped a movie kind of thing.
Yeah, it like reversed it.
Yeah, like it's like you get the characters and their basic backgrounds, and obviously there's a tournament, but then how they change it per movie or series. But this last series, I thought they did okay.
Yeah, it was better. Like they're progressing.
Yeah, I thought they did okay. Let's see. What about you? And I don't know if you watched it, before, but what about Warcraft?
I've never watched it. I've never played it nor watched it, so I have no
Okay,
idea.
so I never played the game. I played the game years ago, but I never really just kept playing. But the movie was a CGI movie.
The whole time,
And yeah, kind of like 300, kind of like that.
I love 300.
But I thought it was okay. It was entertaining. It was entertaining. Okay, what about Sonic?
I haven't watched it yet.
None of them.
I love the game. Sonic is one of the first games I've ever played.
Yes.
Sonic.
You haven't watched one or two, bruh. Now I'm
they're
gonna
on the
give you
list.
a hard time. I'm
Yeah,
gonna give you without spoiling them, I think they did a good job.
bro. You know
Obviously
why my kids don't want to watch them?
Really?
Yes, they don't because they don't
Man,
play
you know what
Sonic.
We say? You know what we say around here with my friends, and I'm sure you say it too. Fuck them kids. I gotta watch my shit.
Bro, but the thing is, I'd be like, all right, fine, I'm gonna watch anime. Like, I don't give a fuck. But I was like, I'm gonna watch this with you guys. I got turned off by the first Sonic when they made him fat. I don't know why. Why did he have a weird face? The first Sonic, remember when they first dropped Sonic?
Yeah, they
Bro,
there was
what?
a lot of pushback on it. I remember.
Yeah, bro. I was like, Sonic should not look like me. Like, I'm not happy about this shit. So I think that honestly really turned me off from even wanting to watch it. I like lost faith.
Yeah.
I heard the last two was pretty decent, but
Yeah,
I gotta
both of
watch
them were
it.
good. I think
Dog.
they did a good job.
I'm a Pokemon fan. I didn't even watch that Pikachu movie.
Really, that
Bro,
was good.
See, I didn't watch it.
That was good. I just didn't.
I watched all the
like it.
Pokemon movies, but
Yeah, I just didn't like it, like Ryan Reynolds' character. With Pikachu, just like Deadpool as Pikachu. So it was kind of like the sarcasm and everything was the same. Kind of weird. Okay, I got another one for you. Street Fighter. The original Street Fighter '94. That was so bad.
that
Dude,
shit was just as bad as Mortal Kombat. That shit was
Bro,
corny as hell.
dude, I remember this shit with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'm gonna go up that Reaver, and I'm gonna kick M. Bison's ass so hard, the next M. Bison wannabe is gonna feel it. So are you with me or not? Yeah, dude.
And
that was
everybody that
so
watched
bad.
it was probably like, yeah. Now it's
Dude,
like,
oh, there's Chun-Li, there's E Honda, yeah. But I
dog,
mean, at that time,
shit was
that
heat.
shit was that shit was heat. All right, I got another one for you. I got another.
that was a good interpretation. Or what is this
right?
called? Yeah, you did a good job.
Adaptation. Let's see.
Adaptation.
What about Monster Hunter? Did you ever watch the Monster Hunter movie?
No, I have it on my joint, the on my list.
That one's pretty.
I heard it was good though.
T Ti was in that bitch, but that fool died right away. Was it Ti?
That's like Transformers with Tyrese in it. Left, I'm like, go back to Fast and Furious, dog.
Oh, you know what? That Monster Hunter had that same chick from Resident Evil.
Yeah, I think that's why I didn't want to watch it.
I thought it was okay. Only because of the monsters, like all the monsters and shit. That was pretty dope to see.
Oh, I got one for you. Thinking about Monster Hunter. I never watched it or played the game, but I mean, maybe you have. Mad Max.
Oh, I mean, I watched the movies, but I never played the game. I heard the game was okay
Yeah, I haven't played the game.
for Xbox.
I think so.
I've seen it. I heard it did all right.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was like, what did you think? Because I haven't watched it or seen it. Damn, I haven't watched a lot of shit.
Now we're all thinking about all the games and all the movies that came out that from video. Here's another one, and I didn't watch the movie, but I know that there was a game for Prince of Persia.
Man, I like Jake Gyllenhaal. He did
Yeah.
pretty good. I really like him as an actor. Now, when it comes to it being like the game, it was
Yeah. I never played the game.
I love the game. The game was amazing. It was something about running across the walls, then jumping down and kicking somebody in the face. It just made me feel alive.
Right?
You know what I'm
fools in the
saying?
face.
Bro, and you got a
And
little
here-
dagger, you stabbing fools and like pulling sand out their body. Like, everybody has sand. Like, what the fuck? That movie, like, damn, is that really... Yeah, I was like, damn, is my skin really skin or is it just sand? Like a stupid ass staring at my skin.
What's
That
it
game
called?
Game was really
Yeah,
good.
so Prince of Persia was. I never played the game. What about this? Is a good one. It was a game, and then it became a movie. Angry Birds.
I haven't watched that.
No, I thought it was good. I have my
wait.
kids a lot. Angry Birds
I slept through
with
it.
the little red one. Yeah, I thought it was okay. I thought it was
So
okay.
I have this.
It was a game and it made a movie, so I was like, all right, thumbs up. I'll give it to you.
Yeah. So I have a rule. If I fall asleep, trash. It's no, it's true, dog. Like I'm like if and I'm a tired motherfucker, man, but I will stay up for a good show. But like if I'm watching a show and I fall asleep, trash. Like I've done it. Like I've woken up to everyone's like, "Oh my god, it was so good." I'm like, garbage, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Dog, I was asleep for the last hour and a half." Like, what do you mean? Like, bro, there was
the
so
movie
many.
was an hour and 45 minutes long.
I was asleep for an hour and a half, and the movie was 45 minutes long. They're watching a whole nother movie.
Okay, I got another one for you. What about Max Payne?
I've never watched it. I love the games, but I never watched the show.
Yeah. The game was pretty dope. You remember playing the game?
That
And then
slow mo
you hit-
joint.
Yeah, you take the pill and you're all.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Shit. And then the movie actually was pretty alright. It had what it had fucking Mark Wahlberg in that bitch.
Wait, Mark Wahlberg was Max Payne?
Yeah.
No way. I gotta. peep
Yeah,
that.
man. And that one was in the game.
Oh no, I got one.
Yeah,
after
no,
you,
just
sorry.
thinking. Yeah, in the game, like his wife dies and all that shit. Like,
Mhm.
that was. I thought they did a pretty good job on that one. I think that one's a thumbs up.
So that was a
think
pretty
that was a
accurate
thumbs
one. Nice.
Yeah, I thought they did pretty good. I mean, obviously they got to make it for a movie, but as far as like the storyline and
Yeah.
all the stuff, the street drug and shit like that, I thought they did a pretty good job on that.
Yeah, that joint was. I love that game when it first came out, but it just when you said Mark Wahlberg in action, none that just came out, Uncharted.
Oh, that movie was good.
I heard the
Did you
movie
know-
was good, but I heard it was like accuracy wasn't really great, but it was good enough, and the
Yeah.
movie was good by itself.
You
But
know that Mark Wahlberg wanted to make that movie a while back, but it didn't get proved, and he wanted to be the main character.
I
but-
like what they did though.
Yeah,
With
but
it.
bringing the young kid in, what's his name?
Tom Holland.
Holland, dude, that made perfect because he was like, all right, I'm the older guy, and then
He got
he's
swag.
more- that
They
makes-
they
did
brought
a
in
good
two
job.
characters with swag, and that's what you needed for Uncharted because the main characters for Uncharted both had swag. So it's like to bring in Mark Wahlberg, he got that swag. I don't care what nobody's saying. Mark Wahlberg's a dick, but dude, I love it. Like that dude is hilarious, and the shit he's in, oh my god, bro,
Yeah.
that dude is hilarious.
Usually does decent. Usually, what was the one that popped in your head?
That one,
Yeah.
that was the movie, the game movie joint, Uncharted. I was like, that joint just came out. You know, it's actually another one. It's kind of reverse. Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They made a bunch of Spider-Man games, and then a bunch of whoopsies. They made a bunch of Spider-Man movies, and then the games coming after them. The games are pretty accurate.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember playing all of them joints.
It's fun.
That's the one thing I miss about PlayStation is Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh, what about obviously this is it's too good. It's Batman, the Arkham. When the movies, I was like the movies, and then to the video games. I never played the game. Shout out to my boy Bobby. He would always play them, and I'd watch them, or he would tell me about them.
Damn, you've never played the Arkham series?
I just never had at that time. Maybe now, when I was younger, I just knew what I liked, and that's all I did. It's like either sports games or shooter games, and that's it. But now that I've been streaming and creating content for almost 3 years now, I'm way more open to trying different games and indie games and shit like that. But
I think it might be on Game Pass.
Are pretty good.
I think
the Batman games are pretty good.
Batman might be on Game Pass. If it is, try it out. It's pretty dope. I mean, it's the brutality of that game just makes it so good.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Like just running around as Batman, I just scream, "Where are the drugs?" Like while I'm just breaking somebody's jaw. It just feels. Where's Rachel? Yeah.
What about here's another one that was kind of shitty, I thought. Hitman.
I love the games. I never watched the movie.
The games. Yeah, the movie was meh.
The movie trailer didn't even like make me want to watch it. I was like, that's gonna be a bust. That's bad when the trailer comes out as a bust. Because I hate when trailers come out and they're fire, and you go watch it and all the hype moments were in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, so I just sat here, bro. That makes me so mad, bro. I'd be like, are you dead ass? Like, you just come on, son. Like, then just drop that. Just the trailer alone. I would have gave it a 5 out of 5. But like, come on,
but
man.
The movie that you already. I have one good last one before we start wrapping this up, and I thought it was a game, and then it came a movie, and then they did the movie again. Tron.
So I never played the original game, but I liked the movie, and then I liked the game adaptation after.
Right. Yep.
But I heard that it was pretty good from the game to movie originally.
Yeah. Like I remember playing my older brother would play on Atari, but I knew of the game, but it's not like I was hard body playing it or anything. But when the movie came out, I thought they did a good job. And then when they pulled out the second one, they left off where the first one was, and I thought they did a good job, man. It's funny now that we sit here and start thinking about the different types of movies that became games, and games became movies. There's a whole shitload of them.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, it's a wave, bro, and it's getting more and more. I mean, dog, one of the biggest ones out. Marvel and DC.
Yeah.
Bro, right. that's almost a podcast in its own. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
How many goddamn movies are there right now? Like 50?
Dog, it's crazy.
Marvel comics,
Yeah, bro. And I'm a huge Marvel head. Like, I love Marvel. Like, I got have you seen my Wolverine Funko Pop?
No.
Oh my gosh.
My favorite.
Can I get it?
He's like, let me go get this shit. If y'all don't see, or you guys are just hearing, he went to go get.
Bro, I'm a huge Marvel fan. Wifey got this for me, dog. It's the original Wolverine.
Yes.
Original.
The old suit.
Yeah. Bro, look at the background. 80-year anniversary.
Damn.
With the comic art on it from when he fought the Hulk. Bro.
And they all clash at the end. Oh, Saturday mornings on Fox, dog. That was the shit.
Yes, bro. I love that shit, dude. Like, bro, but that's a whole nother joint, man. But you know what's crazy? Marvel Avengers was great. I heard the game flopped. And I'm like,
they put it out free. So there you go. That's one that was bad.
That game flopped. But you know what they need to bring back? Did you ever play Ultimate Alliance? My favorite. My favorite Marvel game.
It was like a bunch of it was like when you're running around and shit. That I remember that.
Run around with like up to 4 people.
Yeah.
And you could choose, you unlock different characters as you progress to this. Bro, still to this day, one of my favorite games. Well, Marvel games. Yeah. Love that joint. But it just stopped. And I was like, bro, you should have kept this going. So, but yeah,
You
no,
know,
that one.
one movie that's coming out, and it was a game, and and it's obviously it's gonna be a movie again, but
I'm
Mario
actually
Brothers.
looking forward to that. It
That's
looks like
cool.
it's
I
gonna
think
be really good.
it looks like it's gonna be good. The fact that Bowser looks like freaking Jack Black, that looks that shit's fucking crazy, dude. It looks exactly like his ass.
Yeah, that shit is
Looks
crazy.
exactly like his ass, man.
I'm excited for it. And like
Yeah.
I give grace, bro. And I wanted to say this before we wrap it up. If you guys already are a fan of something and then like an adaptation or like whatever comes out, man, give it grace. Like you can sit there. I have two reviews for it. Like if it wasn't as like as accurate as you wanted, cool. But how was it in general? Because there's
Mhm.
some joints out there that aren't accurate at all,
Entertaining, but it's
but they're
entertaining.
good.
Hmm.
Like, and that's the one thing about Halo that people were like, oh, I'm like, bro, my wife never watched Halo, but she enjoyed it. I know a handful
Hmm.
of people that never played Halo, but they enjoyed it.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I love the fact that they broke off from it and kind of did their own thing because then what's the point? I don't want to know what's gonna happen.
Hmm.
So it's like we're all different. But I'm telling you guys, man, if you like something and the adaptation comes out, give it grace. Give it grace. It's not the same creator, so how can you expect the same product?
Yep.
The
And
director
it
of a game
and
may
that's why
not
they
be the
call it
director of a movie.
adaptation. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Exactly. And you know
Hmm.
why The Last of Us did so good? Because Naughty Dog helped direct the show.
Hmm.
The people that created the game helped create the show. So no shit it's gonna be accurate. This is the same motherfucking brain that made it.
Hmm.
Now, the people that made like Halo, the game, bro, it's not even the same. It's
Yeah.
343, Bungie, it's not even the same company that's made all the Halos.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And all of those are different from who created the show. That's
Yep.
their version of it. And it's like you can't knock it for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so that's always been my thing, man.
That it's funny because we started off with what we both liked and didn't like, and then we started realizing and unraveling that there are so many games that became movies and movies that became games. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And
I
then
like this
and
shit.
yeah, and then stuff that came from books or stuff that came
Hmm.
from like whatever, like it's dope reading like what like where was this the concept of origin? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like did it come from a book? Did it come from a game? Like you didn't even know that Walking Dead was a graphic novel. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's like so much different shit. Like I think
Hmm.
that's pretty dope how it goes about that. Like I didn't know I well no, I didn't know. Never mind. I would say about Tron that
Yeah.
it came from a drone. But I remember somebody did tell me that Tron came from an original show, so that makes sense. But
Hmm.
it's dope, man. Like and it's going and it's the as technology's advancing and the way
It's
they're
gonna get
doing
better.
things, yeah, it's getting a lot better with the way it comes out because when you play a game now, what gets us with that wow factor is the dynamicness of everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you get into a movie and they're limited on that level of like, the content, it's not going to be as dynamic
The
and you're going to be
same.
like,
Yeah.
meh. Like, I mean, Street
Yeah.
Fighter, they're not going to be able to fight like how they did in the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know.
They did their best. Like
Yeah.
Dragon Ball. I love Dragon
Yeah.
Ball. The Dragon Ball
Oh, that
Evolutions.
was the movie.
Oh my
Was
God, it was horrible.
I know. I heard it was so bad. I didn't watch it. I heard it was so
Bro,
bad.
I wish I didn't watch it. Like, like,
Like I
bro,
wish I didn't watch it.
I wanted to fight the director, dog. I was like, yo,
Damn.
what is this shit? Like, I was tight, bro. It
That
was
was.
the
I heard it
worst.
was bad.
Yeah, I'm scared for the Avatar. The
Yeah.
Last Airbender. They're coming up with a live action
Oh,
for
are
them
they?
too. I'm
Ooh,
I'm
I heard
terrified, bro.
there's a Zelda movie that's supposed to come out too. I was like,
That
damn. So I
that
mean,
might be hot.
here's one thing I want to say before we start, like ending this. And I think we're in a perfect age right now that where technology and people that grew up loving this stuff are in the point and positions to make decisions to make these movies happen.
Hmm.
How many goddamn Marvel movies now? How many DC movies are there because of the following, the comics? Look at all the Game of Thrones movies and shows that are come out because of the books. I mean, now is like I can't even imagine. I was telling my wife, I can't even imagine in fucking 10 years and 20 years when my old ass could be going to the movies to watch IMAX and fucking three, VR fucking shit around me and I'm gonna be in the goddamn movie. I can't even imagine. I'm just looking forward to it, dude. I'm just such a nerd like that. I can only imagine how much better these movies are gonna get.
going to watch movies. You don't even go to the movies anymore. You just go into your pod, bro. Like it's like a
Well,
bathtub. You just laying there.
Ready Player One.
Yeah, bro. But it'd be like,
Re-
yo, I can't wait to like someone's gonna be. I can't wait to watch movies butt naked in a pod. Like, yo, keep your clothes on, dog. What the fuck?
Right.
I know it looks like a bathtub, but yo, what the fuck?
Right?
Like,
Damn, man. Oh man, I had fun with this episode, man.
Yeah,
I
same.
hope you guys enjoy this topic, man, and tell us in the comments. Make sure you guys come by our streams. Let us know what movies that you did like or didn't like, or games and vice versa, man.
yeah,
Give
we'd
us
love
some
to know.
feedback. Yeah, let us know, mate. What was one that we missed, or what
Yeah.
disagree with us or agree with one another? Let us know in the comments,
'Cause
guys.
there's a lot, man. We didn't catch them all,
Yeah.
man. We did not catch them all. So
Right.
definitely
Yeah,
let us know.
we ain't no Pokemon trainers. We gotta catch them on shit. But anyways,
Shit. I be
hey
on
man,
that
appreciate
Pokemon.
you, man. I'm looking forward to keep doing these, man. I hope you guys are
Yeah.
enjoying these. You guys make sure you guys check us out. These are both uploaded on our YouTube pages. They're on Spotify. They're
Plug
on
us in, Jimmy.
iTunes.
Plug us
You
in,
know what I
Jimmy.
mean?
Do it to him.
This is just
Do it to him.
a collaboration project that we're gonna just keep bringing you guys weekly podcasts. You know, I hope you guys enjoy what we got going on over here. Y'all make sure you go check out my boy, the Unfortunate One, on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube, on TikTok, and all that shit. Myself, Jimmy Dukes Gaming, all that good shit. We appreciate you guys, man. And next week we'll have some more fire for y'all, man. So
If there's
hope you
place for
guys tune in.
content, we on it.
Yeah, we got that shit, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Signing off for myself, Jimmy Dukes, and my boy. the
Peace.
Unfortunate One. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you guys so much.
Much love,
We'll
guys.
catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, homies.
Eee.